Hello, friends. I thought today we could have a little catch up. I feel like this has honestly been long overdue, and I just kind of want to talk about my content, things that are changing, things that have been changing, and where my head's at. Because if I was watching somebody on YouTube, which I watch so many people on YouTube, and they kind of dipped for a little bit, I've been so inconsistent and started to make different kinds of content. I would want to just like hear why and hear what they're planning. So that's exactly what this video is going to be. So I started my YouTube channel at the end of April in 2020. So I've literally just had my 4-year YouTube anniversary, which is insane. And when I started, the videos that I posted was so silly, like so dumb, but in the best way, just pure chaos. You can go back to see what I mean. But I didn't have a niche, I didn't have a theme. It was literally just me having fun. It felt like when you're a kid and you make silly like home videos, that was the essence of my YouTube channel. And did I want to have an Emma Chamberlain style blow up and like succeed? Absolutely. But that was never why I did it. And I never actually expected that to happen. It was just like everybody has that dream. In 2021, I posted a thrifting video, and that video, for whatever reason, the algorithm just decided to blow it up. That video has like 200k views or something like that. And that was my first taste of virality, I guess. And it felt really good, because what I think a lot of people don't realize about YouTube, or really any passion project, I guess, is you invest so much time and so much money into creating. And while money should never be the goal, it is a lot to just like do it for free for years. And so when that video blew up and I started to make money, it just felt so good. It felt like I was doing something right. And so when that video blew up, I was like, okay, I have to start making videos similar to this so that I can keep growing and keep succeeding in whatever that means. But for me back then, succeeding meant gaining subscribers and making more income. And so it was still a hobby, but it also began to be a job. It began to feel like I have to post every week. Sorry, Esme is sitting next to me and she's meowing like crazy, if you can hear that. But yeah, it was definitely a choice. I just kind of chose to capitalize on it, basically, which I think is like a smart move if that's what you want to do. But I think what I didn't realize until it was way too late was that by posting thrifting videos, I would gain an audience who is interested in fashion. And that makes so much sense, obviously, duh. But at the time, for me, thrifting was just like a fun little hobby, and I didn't realize the extent of that. At that point, I started to make other fashion videos, because once I built an audience of fashion people, I thought, okay, I need to make the content that they want to see. And at the time, again, like nobody was forcing me to do this. It was a choice, and I enjoyed it at the time. I loved exploring this new world of fashion, learning about it and all of that. But eventually I got to a point where I was like, wait a second, I don't know if I like this. And also I miss that crazy, like chaotic content that I used to make. So then I decided to combine the two. And that's when I came up with my influencer outfit series. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put it in the cards. But that was a way for me to combine the comedy with the fashion and come from a place of, I'm learning about fashion. Let's explore this together, rather than coming from a place of, I'm an expert in fashion, let me teach you. And that really helped me. It was really fun, and that series did really well. And then I made another similar series, but eventually I just came back to this same feeling of, I'm not feeling fulfilled with the content that I'm making, and I don't feel like it's authentic to me anymore. And I feel like I've just gone down this path for so long because it's helped me succeed, but along the way I've kind of like lost sight of what I want to do. Now again, I chose that path. I don't want it to sound like anybody was forcing me. I think what I'm trying to say is that I was creating content that was me, but within a niche that isn't me. Does that make sense? Because the influencer outfit series, the Is It a Fit series, those series I'm so proud of. I genuinely can't believe that those series was something that I created. Like, I just am so proud of what me and my friends and my boyfriend, who were all part of that, of what we did. Like, those videos are magic. I think they're so funny and I'm so proud. But if I can create that kind of content in a niche that I'm not super passionate about, what kind of content could I create if I am passionate about the niche? That's the thought that I was having. On top of that, YouTube is the longest I've ever stuck with anything. Like jobs, my degree, all of it was under the time that I've been on YouTube for. I've been on YouTube for over 4 years now. And I think it's only natural when you get to this point in a career where you want to have a change. Like, you might get a promotion, you might change companies, you might explore a different career path, whatever it is. And I work for myself, so the chance of like progression is so different. And I think I do get itchy feet. I always have dipped my toes into, like, I've tried to be a videographer, I've tried to be a photographer, I worked in content production, I've produced podcasts, like I've graphic design, I did a graphic design course. I've literally tried so many things in my field, and this is something I've stuck with, and I want to keep sticking with YouTube. I don't want that to be the thing that changes. So I have to change something, and I think it's going to be the content that I create. Also, another thing is that I've just begun to like crave privacy or something. I can't really explain this because I do still want to make vlogs and personal content, but I think I just want to have the opportunity to share value almost, or like talk about something that's bigger than myself. I've just begun to feel a little bit narcissistic and like sick of constantly hearing myself talk about myself, and I want the focus of my content to sometimes be something else other than me. Like I said, I still want to make getting my life together videos, decluttering videos, vlogs, but I mainly want the focus of my content to be something greater than me and be something that me and my audience can connect on. On top of all of that, I was getting just like some real icky comments from my fashion videos, because when you are the canvas, people feel like it's acceptable to like comment about the way that you look, your weight. Like, I was getting just some not nice comments. It wasn't all the time, but you know, if I'm posting a book video, nobody's going to comment about my body. And again, that's not the reason why I'm doing this, but it's just kind of something that's in the back of my mind. Again, it ties into the fact that I don't want to be the sole focus of my content. So I feel like we all know this, but I do want to start integrating book content into my channel. I do still want to make vlogs, but I want my channel to be books and vlogs. And I totally understand that a lot of you came for fashion. I'm hoping that there's still some of you who are interested in books, or even if you aren't interested in books, you just enjoy hanging out with me and you can just throw my videos on in the background. I can promise you that book content is so fun. Like, once you're in it, if you even enjoy reading in the slightest, once you're in it, you become obsessed with it. But also, I will not be offended if you choose to leave. And in fact, that's why I wanted to make this video, because I want this to be the full stop on the old content, and then this is like the wiping the slate clean, and whoever wants to join me on this new journey can. And trust me, I appreciate you so much. If you've been here for 4 years, if you've been here for a month, if you've come just for my fashion content, or if you come for me, I appreciate you so much. Like, in every way, you've helped me live out my dreams, and I literally will forever be grateful for you, whether you choose to stick around or not. I just want to give myself the chance and the space to not worry about what other people want and not worry about anyone else's expectations. This is my channel, and of course you guys are invited along, and without you this channel would not be what it is. But I hope you can appreciate that, like, I have to make what feels right to me and what feels genuine, because I just began to feel very fake or like disingenuous. I can't explain why. I wasn't aligned with what I was making, and that's like such a horrible feeling for a creator when your channel is your passion. It's my purpose in a lot of ways, and I just wasn't feeling aligned with it, and that I don't want that. So I need to do what will make me feel positive and aligned. And I'm honestly really excited. Like, I'm so excited to make content about books, one of the loves of my life is reading, and I'm so excited to share that passion with you. I really appreciate you all more than like you could ever know. I know that watching this, you're just watching this on a screen, you're probably like, she doesn't know who I am, and maybe I don't if we've never chatted before, but trust me, like so many of you I know personally and love, and even if I don't, I appreciate you so much. Every single view, every like, every comment, every DM, it just means the absolute world to have this like team of people. We just all get each other, and I feel like we really are all friends, and I hope we can continue that. I know that change can be scary, but if you have felt this feeling that I've been feeling of like, oh, I know there's something that I need to do, like I'm being pulled to do this thing, whether it's a passion, a business, whatever it is, if you feel that pulling, that calling, do it. Even if it's the scariest thing in the world, try it. Give yourself a try, baby, in the words of Maddie Healy. But no, seriously, like it's so hard sometimes to make these changes, but so important. This is when we grow, and I believe in you, and I want everybody to have this feeling that I have right now of like, I can live my best life and like just be true to myself. That's all that we can do. I love you so much, and I'll see you hopefully next week with a new video. Bye.